All right. Well, welcome everybody to our call tonight. My name is Lauren Sanchez, so I got to meet some of you prior to the call, at least briefly. We didn't get to do full introductions, but I live in Orlando, Florida, and I am a friend of a lot of the people who are on the call, or your friend here if you're located in Orlando, or are someone that I invited tonight. So we'll go ahead and get started, but you were invited here just to learn a little bit more about the Healthy Living Revolution mission that some of us are partnered with. And, this is something we love to share because we care about people, and we just like sharing what we're up to because it's impacted us in significant ways. And so tonight's call will be super relaxed and fun. You don't have to buy or do anything. Just listening in and showing us your smiling faces is simply enough. So we'll start off talking a little bit about family health, and then from there we will share some stories. And then the rest of the call, we'll just talk about an organization that's kind of behind the Healthy Living Revolution, which is called the Juice Plus Company. You may or may not have heard of it before, but it's allowed people all over the world. It's really helped them with their health as well as create additional options. So I hope something stands out to you tonight on the call, or if not for you, it may resonate with you that you'd want to share it with someone else. So thank you so much for coming. Sorry, I got a little distracted because my husband's getting ice out of the fridge. So luckily the kids are in bed at least. All right. So to kick us off, I'm going to ask you guys a question, and you can just kind of wave your hand if you agree with me. But the question I want to ask is, do you find being healthy in today's world challenging? I know I do, and we try really hard. But it's challenging in the day and age we live in, with as busy as our lives are and everything. And we all know that to look good, to feel good, and live a long, active, healthy life, we really need to make healthy choices. And that can include eating the right things, exercise, getting enough rest, drinking enough water, all those core pillars of health. And that's really where the Healthy Living Revolution comes in. So it's a movement of people, like I mentioned before, that are interested in helping people take their health back in ways that are simple, doable, and fun. And like I mentioned already, the foundation of good health is good nutrition. And we all know that we need to eat healthy. A lot of times we forget why that's important. We know that we need fruits and vegetables, but we forget some of the basics. And I know I do all the time, and I have to constantly remind myself. But we're supposed to eat 9 to 13 servings every single day. But often none of us do that. Or if we eat fruits and vegetables, we pick the same ones and eat the same things over and over again, like bananas for breakfast, fruit for lunch. We tend to go for the same ones over and over again. And that's where Juice Plus comes in. So I'm going to flip my screen to show this to you guys here. And this one simple change has really helped a lot of us take our health to the next level. So I'm going to take a couple minutes to explain what that is, and I hope you guys can see the screen here. So what Juice Plus is it is not a supplement. It is actually 30 raw fruits, vegetables, and berries in a capsule or a gummy form. So these are the capsule bottles here. And then I'll show you in a minute, there are 15 additional plants in a protein powder, and also 5 additional plants in an omega. And it all starts with farm fresh nutrition. So what a lot of us that ate healthy even before we started taking this maybe didn't realize is that fruits and veggies lose a ton of nutritional content when they're picked early and shipped long distances to be put in stores. And Juice Plus really solves that problem by working with mid-sized farms in North America, where they juice and do a proprietary drying process, so that as soon as the fruits and vegetables are ready to fall off the vine, they go through that process. And the whole food is used. So when you see like pictures here, for example, the apple, the peels, the leaves, the seeds, everything possible is pulverized and kind of juiced down so that it gets all the nutrients. Whereas oftentimes when we juice, there's certain pieces that are extracted, but not in this certain process. So the end result is highly concentrated micronutrition in a capsule or a chewable, a gummy for kids, and it's tested by independent experts to ensure purity. I'll flip my screen here to the next. On this screen, well, actually here, this is the protein powder I was telling you about. So this is 15 additional fruits and vegetables. It's vegan, gluten, dairy-free, whole food protein, amino acids, fruits and veggies in a shake. And it's not just shakes, there are bars, but this can be used to make protein balls, brownie mix, edible cookie dough, pancakes, lots of things. So lots of quick snacks, so that rather than buying processed, pancakes or waffles from the store, a lot of people choose to do this because it is super cost effective. Or every morning we have shakes with it. And the kids love that. And it's a great way for them to get the additional nutrition without them often knowing it, because it tastes like a milkshake. So I don't know about you, but does anybody else have to sneak stuff into their kids' food? Yeah. Now we just tell them, and they don't mind it because it tastes good, but it wasn't always that way. So 3 things, I'll flip back here. And then Alicia, do you want to take over from me at some point?
Yes, I would like to do that.
Okay. Do you want to take over now and kind of talk about the 3 things that make Juice Plus unique, or do you want me to stop after this section?
You can go ahead and stop after this section. I'm trying to catch up with you right now.
Okay. All right. Awesome. We're tag teaming tonight. So Alicia hopped on a few minutes late, but this is my beautiful friend, Alicia. You'll get to hear her story in a few minutes. So, all right. So the 3 things that really make this unique, and there are tons of products out there nowadays, but there are really 3 things that I think stand out to people who, really are interested in research and want to learn more. And the first is that it is 45 whole foods. So I don't have a bottle here, but if you looked at the back, it's not a supplement or a vitamin. So on the back, it actually has a nutrition label as if it was food. And if you were to look for it in a grocery store, it would be found in the produce section. So it's the same label you'd see on a bag of broccoli or something in the freezer section that is just that specific vegetable or fruit. And the government does consider it food. So it has phytonutrients, which you don't find in a vitamin or supplement. It's non-GMO, dairy, and gluten-free. And that is all the products. The second is that it's NSF certified. So that's this sounds weird, but the National Sanitation Foundation. And it's a third-party company. It's a very expensive process, so many people don't go through it, but it essentially tests every single batch of whatever the product is to ensure that what's on the label is in the label, that there are no heavy metals, mold, fungus, anything in it that shouldn't be. And that's really just to protect the consumer and make sure that it is the highest quality standard. And then the last that stood out to me, and you'll probably hear a few people share on the call about this tonight, is that there are over 38 clinical research studies. So it says 35 here, but there are really over 38 over the last 25 years that show that it decreases inflammation. It's helped people who have had cancer with some of those studies. It's helped children increase their immune system so that they're sick less. It's helped reduce allergies, et cetera, et cetera. So if you're interested, you can connect with the person who invited you tonight and they can show you some of those clinical studies if you're interested. But because of all these things, it is safe for people of all ages, pregnant and nursing moms, children, elderly, and even professional athletes. And I'll flip back to this last little piece here real quick. This is the omega that I mentioned before. So it's actually what I put on my face before this call for a facial. I put the purple berry blend on, and then the omega, and I did like a facial. So it was just a food facial tonight, no chemicals or anything in it. And then we have the complete bars, which I mentioned, the hydroponic tower garden. So it's essentially a garden with no water where you can grow your own produce. And we do that at home because it actually saves us a lot of money on lettuce and herbs and different things. So we've really enjoyed that. A lot of people use that. Even indoors, you can use it with the grow lights. And then one thing not pictured on here is the Shred 10 program. So that's a 4-month jump start to help people really lean into a community of supportive people who are really trying to add more plants to their diet. So that doesn't mean vegan or vegetarian even, but just trying to add more nutrition through plants and fruits and veggies into their diet. So it's been a lot of fun, and I'm sure you'll get to hear a few stories here in a few minutes. All right, so I am going to ask if Angela would hop on and share her story.
Absolutely. Thanks, Lauren.
Awesome.
First of all, thank you to anybody that I invited to the call that showed up. I appreciate it. I know everybody's busy and has a lot going on, and so it's always just, it means a lot to me when my friends and family support me in this journey. So I have been dealing with chronic back pain for the better part of this year, and I went through a bunch of doctors and chiropractors and physical therapists, had injections and acupuncture and just around and around, and nothing was really helping. And so I decided to try an anti-inflammatory diet, and I immediately started feeling better. And it was just kind of a wake-up call to me that, you know, what we're putting into our bodies has such a huge impact on every part of our life. And so through that, and through just my journey with nutrition over the past several months, I got to become a part of this Juice Plus community. And to me, it was just kind of a no-brainer. You know, it was, you know, I've always been a healthy eater, but actually getting a variety of 30 fruits and vegetables into my diet every day, like really, who can say that they actually get that? And so for me, it made a lot of sense. And then joining the business made a lot of sense because I could offset my cost and, you know, make some extra spending money on the side. So yeah, that's just kind of how I became involved in this company, and I've just really, really loved it, and I love sharing it with people. The community is super, super positive, and I appreciate that a lot.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I was about to talk and then realized I hadn't unmuted myself. I was so enthralled. Thank you for sharing. All right, Ashley, looks like you have a little guy in your lap. Would you want to hop on and share real quick?
Yes, I can share. He's waiting on Daddy to get home, so.
I never want to be tucked in without a hug or a kiss from Dad, right?
Yeah. Well, Daddy still has to give him a bath, so. Hi, everyone. Just leave me alone for just a second, okay? I'm Ashley Maples. I'm going to go over here. Yes, I do. I love you, baby. Just a minute. Sorry about that. Yeah, and oh my gosh, my doorbell just rang. I'm going to have to hold. Sorry.
We'll have you share in a minute. Alicia, why don't you hop on and share your story, and then you can invite Ashley back on the last part of the call.
Okay. Hey guys, my name is Alicia. I live in Tennessee, and I've been on Juice Plus since last April. So I was just searching for something for my family and I, because both of my kids had dairy soy intolerances when they were little. And then I got into the nuclear medicine program at school and just started working at the local hospital. And I just saw just how many people are actually sick. And I wanted to make a change through my family. And I also wanted, I have a passion to help other people. So I was just searching searching for something for us, and I found Juice Plus, and was just so excited about it. I think what resonated with me the most is the clinical research studies and all of that backing it. But we got on Juice Plus and have been taking it since April. So what I've noticed the most is my blood pressure has gone down. It used to be close to 140 over 80 something, and now it's down to 110 over 60, which is really good for someone my age. I've noticed that I haven't had any allergies this season, which is amazing. Living in East Tennessee, it's like the allergy capital of the world. I haven't given my girls any of their allergy medications. They put them on year-round allergy medications, but they haven't once been sick, and I don't want to jinx anything, but I mean, I really truly believe it's from these gummies that they take. I mean, they've got elderberries in them and just all kinds of great antioxidants. And so none of us have been sick, and it's amazing what, a healthy diet can do for your body. So that's my product story. And yeah. Ashley, are you ready? Are you good to share your story?
I am. It's the Boy Scouts of America asking for donations at my door. So let me give this to them real quick.
Okay.
Here you go.
It's an hour earlier there for you.
Left it blank at the top, so you could write in Boy Scouts.
How many would you like?
1.
Okay.
What do I do with this?
You take it to the event, and that's your ticket.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Or can I donate it? Okay. Here you go.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Have a good day.
So sorry, guys.
Oh,
Oh my
no.
gosh.
I just love your part. You're so sweet.
I'm still on my call. I'm going to go upstairs. All right. So I'm Ashley Maples. I'm a mom and of 2 boys. Obviously, you've seen one. And then I'm a wife for 8 years now. And I live in Central Illinois. We've only lived here not even 2 years for my husband's job. We're from Ohio. And that's how I know a couple people on this call. But my story starts off, before Juice Plus, my family rarely ever ate fruits and veggies. It wasn't a priority when I was a child, so I didn't know the importance of it. And as I got older and had children, I just cooked the way my mom had taught me, and there was like no nutritional content to it at all. That I found out about that later whenever I found out about Juice Plus. So I did work out on occasion and thought I was healthy, but it wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing for making meals for my family and everything. And then in April of this year, my best friend reached out to me and told me that she discovered an easy way to get nutrition to fight sickness and disease. And I was super skeptical at first because I just didn't believe in anything like that. But I trusted her. So I joined a Zoom call just like you guys and listened to her. It's okay. Hang on. I'm telling my story. Sorry. So sorry about that. So whenever I was listening to the Zoom call, it was music to my ears. I couldn't believe there was an easy way for me and my children to get proper nutrition. I couldn't believe that food could be medicine, and I had never heard of this before. Like, I was in shock because there was just an easy way to get, the fruits and veggies that we have been missing my whole life and my kids' whole life. It just all made sense, and I immediately jumped in on all of the products. One of the best decisions I ever made. We started noticing good things in our bodies as a family very quickly. The kids love their gummies. They ask for them. If I forget to give them to them, they ask for them every morning before they go to school. And the community, Lauren and Alicia and everybody that I've met so far has been amazing. And it's been a huge bonus on top of, the products that we've been taking. They help me learn so much. I can't wait to keep learning, and can't wait to see what the future holds for this community and this business. So thank you guys for listening.
That's
And
awesome.
sorry about all the distractions because I was like flustered the whole time.
No, you're fine. Awesome. Your story. Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I'm going to take over, and bear with me, but I'm going to talk a little bit about the business information, the business part of the community. So I want to talk about the Freedom Revolution, which is our business community. The main mission of the Juice Plus company is to bring freedom through improved health. It's important to know that about 80% of Juice Plus is used by happy customers who have no affiliation with the company. Serving these customers are those of us who have partnered with Juice Plus as a business opportunity. We are paid well to do a lot of good, which is what I love because I'm passionate about, I think most of us are passionate about helping other people. So as you listen to our stories, perhaps you'll think of someone in your life who may need to hear what's possible. So how does it work? The business is open to anybody 18 years or older. It's called a virtual franchise, and it's $50 a year to own. Representatives have an online office and a personal website, run business from any device, anytime, anywhere. You can earn residual income by simply sharing Juice Plus by word of mouth, and the company does the rest. The manufacturer Juice Plus deliver, bill, and collect from customers and pay us direct deposit monthly. So there's several different types of steps, but once you get into the company, you can go into more detail about that. All commission levels are permanent, no quotas or minimums, and freedom to choose an individual pace. There is no glass ceiling on income or territorial restrictions. The Juice Plus company is in over 20 countries as well. So what's so great about the Juice Plus company? It was formed nearly 50 years ago by President and founder Jay Martin, who is still to this day at the helm. We are privately held, debt-free, multi-billion-dollar company. Family benefits packages at the top positions, including medical, dental, disability, life, long-term care, chiropractic, and prescriptions, along with college assistance, holiday bonuses, and monthly expense allowances. I don't even think my hospital benefits are that great. This business can produce short-term cash or be a long-term wealth building and retirement strategy for you all. Not only does Juice Plus company inspire healthy living, but healthy giving as well. We've impacted over 1 million families so far with free Juice Plus for children through the Family Health Study. We're the title sponsor of the St. Jude Memphis Marathon Weekends, highly involved in the Boys and Girls Club and the Volunteers of America. So let us know afterwards if you'd like to hear more details about how we're making a difference in these places. And so I think Lauren is going to share her business story. And so I will let her take over for just a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let me stop sharing the screen here. All right. So I'll just kind of give a quick overview of my story for you guys. So basically, our family was introduced to Juice Plus when I was pregnant with my firstborn, Dominic. He will soon be 5. And we were just really looking for a way to ensure our kids were as healthy as possible. And we felt really grateful that somebody took the time to share with us. And I'm thankful we were open-minded too, because a lot of times when friends are sharing things, sometimes people just naturally get anxious. I feel like that's kind of common today. But so we just learned that it was fruits and vegetables in a capsule, and that by nursing my children, even when they were infants or newborns, that they could get that benefit, which was huge. I would love to say that initially, our health journey suddenly changed, but it did not. Even being on Juice Plus for the first year, we still didn't really change our diet. So I know we were getting benefits, but my firstborn struggled a lot. And mainly it was because I was consuming things that he was allergic to, and I didn't know. I was a new mom. I had no idea. And so continued kind of feeding him that way. 2 years later, my second child was born, and I remembered my pediatrician saying, Lauren, you should change your diet. And I chose to do it with him because, I don't know, I guess I was experienced by then, and I felt like I could conquer that and still work full time. So changed my diet, and both kids' healths were drastically different as a result of changing my diet. Not to mention my second born had Juice Plus the entire time I was pregnant. So I feel like that really gave him a leg up from having it while he was in utero. He was getting 30 fruits and veggies a day. And even to this day, their health is still kind of different. The things that, and all kids are different, so I'm not saying it's just that, but over the course of the last 4 years, I had to get allergy injections every day. I was allergic to grass, like everything. No longer have to get those. Used to have tons of stomach issues, don't have those anymore. And then about a year ago, we started doing the Shred 10 program, which is like the 10-day jumpstart detox every month. And that has drastically helped our family make huge eating habit changes. My husband's dad was a chef. He cooked delicious food, but he used foods that were very inflammatory, heavy whipping cream, all kinds of stuff. And cancer runs in my husband's family. We've lost 3 of 4 parents to illnesses, cancer, autoimmune disorders, my dad to depression and suicide. And it was just really important. We want to be around for our grandkids. And we know that part of that, a huge piece of that, is us taking responsibility for our health. And we really feel like this community, it's not just products. Like, it is a community that's about education, helping people understand how to eliminate toxins, and really to set future generations up for success that we didn't know we needed until now with the science that is coming out today. So it's been a huge blessing. And it was a year ago that I actually joined the business. And now on a monthly basis, just by sharing by word of mouth and just sharing my passions, we're paying our mortgage every month, which still blows my mind. Like, we didn't join for that reason. We joined simply to share, really to start to offset the cost of our product. But it's become so much more. It's become a mission for us to educate people on things that we didn't know, so that they can have better health and see their families thrive and them thrive to live a full, long life. So thanks for having me share, Alicia. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Lauren. Okay, so we're going to wrap up here. First of all, I want to thank everybody for joining us. So we are excited to network with 2 types of people. People who are ready to take the next step in their health, whether it's to check out our free resources or to make life easier by adding Juice Plus. It only costs a few dollars a day. Kids can get it for free, and it's the simplest, most convenient, and affordable way to get massive amounts of nutrition in busy families. The second is anyone wanting to earn stable residual income in order to expand their options while making a difference. The Freedom Revolution gives parents the financial peace of mind to choose mom and dad care instead of daycare. Hardworking professionals can have the choice to build their own dreams instead of someone else's. College kids can build a side gig to help pay for their school without having to get a job. Empty nesters can increase retirement, so there's more than enough to enjoy life and to give to future generations. This all takes place using a simple system within a positive, fun community we like to call the Juice Plus family. So maybe you could ask yourself, who do I know who needs to hear about this? Or what if Juice Plus could help them? If you do think of someone, we would love to invite them to an event like this in the future. And if you have any other questions, just please reach out to the person that invited you tonight. And thank you again so much for joining us. And I think that's it. We'll just wrap it up.
Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you guys for joining.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, look. We see you. Oh, how cute.
Bye, guys. Thanks.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Cheers.
Bye. Bye, Mike.
Bye.